So the release of these seemed to be pretty tough and pretty damn limited, not to mention the fact that I had to pay £45 import fees on a shoe that was made here in the UK. It was pretty safe to say that the whole ordeal of getting these shoes, yeah, it was a bit annoying. But either way, I'm very happy to finally have these in. And let me tell you, now that I have them, I'm pretty blown away. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the Patta and New Balance 991. Alright, so here is the box. A very, very simple box considering this is a collaboration sneaker. Either way, let me show you what is inside because this one's a good one. This is the New Balance 991 Patta collaboration. Also, there's some extra text on the box just showing you exactly where these were made. These are made in England for whatever weight that carries. So first of all, these come unlaced. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly lace these up. Now you do get some extra lacing options. You get this slightly more beige color, which kind of matches the accent color that you find on the shoe. You get this kind of rose gold color, which slightly matches the rest of the upper, and then laced on the shoe you get the same color as kind of what the mesh material is. So I'd say these extra laces are actually bang on. All of these are going to work very well with the shoe. Right, so there we have it, all laced up and looking good. So like I said, I had to pay import charges on this pair of shoes because it came from Amsterdam. And that's because Patta is a store in Amsterdam, and of course that is the collaboration brand that is working with New Balance to bring this pair of shoes. They retail for 220 euros, whatever that converts to US. I know these at retail in pounds is 170, but after the import fees that I personally had to pay, it worked out to be about 215. The release of these was pretty interesting. Essentially, Patta and New Balance had like a specific page that they put up. I'm pretty sure you could only access that through the direct link, and at the time of release, you basically just check out for the pair of shoes. Now, they did ask you a security question to pass the captcha, which was where were these shoes made, and once you answered that, you pretty much check out and it tells you your order is pending. If you are successful, you will be charged. So I, of course, was successful, very, very thankfully, and here we go. Here we have the pair of shoes. Judging on the resale prices of these, it definitely seems like not a lot of people hit these, and now reselling for about £360, almost $500. They do go for quite a bit over the regular retail price. If you're considering picking these up, you will be very happy to know the materials and the construction of this shoe is A1. Now, of course, as you know, the model is the New Balance 991. For me personally, this is the first time having the 991 silhouette. I've had plenty of other New Balance models, just never gone for the 991. And generally speaking, New Balance has always been A1 on the materials and the craftsmanship. And this one, I mean, I guess it's a collaboration, so they do put extra nice materials on it, but wow, these do feel, they feel insane. The suede is probably the nicest suede I've ever felt on a pair of shoes. Of course, it does the whole change color thing when you move your fingers or your hands across. And I think that's like the main point that made me think, wow, these shoes are actually really, really nice. Of course, the color blocking is like the first thing you're looking at on the website without having felt the materials, and yes, I do really love this color blocking. New Balance and Patta have worked together before. I think this is their second collaboration sneaker, and they've done it on this 991 model because this is the 20th anniversary of the 991. Again, New Balance is killing it this year, and I think this one is definitely a really solid New Balance collaboration. They call this the Dusty Pink and Light Petrol colorway. The Dusty Pink being the majority, which I would kind of call a bit more of like a copper-ish color. And I don't know what the hell the Light Petrol is supposed to be, but I assume it's for this kind of greenish teal color that you find on the mesh material. The mesh feels nice and spongy in hand, obviously very well padded. It's definitely a breathable shoe. That mesh spans the majority of the toe box and sort of comes around towards the back of the sneaker around that sock liner, and also makes up the majority of the tongue. Now for the suede, it's pretty much the majority of the shoe. You can see it around the toe box for the mud guard, the medial, the lateral, and of course round by that heel counter. Another thing that I'm really surprised about is the sock liner. It feels really soft. Feels like something you just want to keep on touching. The midsole features New Balance's absorb cushioning technology, which to be honest, I don't think is anything special. Again, keep in mind this is a 20-year-old retro running sneaker, so it definitely feels pretty damn firm underfoot. So it's not going to score anything amazingly high on the comfortability factor. However, the upper and the softness of the really premium materials you find on this shoe definitely bring the comfortability level back to a solid point. And talking about sizing, for me personally, I found this to be a little bit on the snug side. I don't necessarily know if I would go up half a size because for me, it kind of was just a little bit tight. But again, this will fit exactly the same as any other New Balance 991. So if you've tried on any of the New Balance 991s, then just go that exact same size. That pretty much wraps it up. Let me know what you guys think about this pair of shoes. I personally am a big fan of this color blocking. I think it does just kind of go so well. But either way, thank you so much guys for coming through, hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you all in the next one, but until then,